Hey everyone, Shawn Clement here, Wisdom in Golf, headquartered at the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center in Toronto, Canada. And today I want to put your attention on a legend. His name is Fred Astaire, best tap dancer who ever lived, arguably. And you'll notice in one of his videos, we have an annotation here that you'll be able to click and go check out his video. You'll see him tap dance and hit golf shots at the same time. He was a single-digit handicap. And that was done at the Bel Air Country Club, which I played when I went out to LA. I had the pleasure of playing that golf course. Looks very different today than it did back then. And so I have, underneath my mats here at the Academy, they're all on some nice plywood boards. And I got my golf ball set up here on the plywood board to get you the sound of my elephant walk. So many of you respond better to sound. Okay? And we're going to use sound to get the rhythm we need to perform the shot. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little perpetual motion, and I'm just going to allow the sole of the club to deflect off the board here in both directions. So I'm going to start the machine off, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. So notice I'm just letting the club skip along the board in both directions. So from there, the brain sees where it's passing, and now we could take a little bit of a walk. So the prediction process by which you do that, so you're going to hear my left foot plant before I strike the ball. When you see Fred Astaire's video on Fred Astaire's golf dance, you'll always hear him tap that left foot before he performs that shot. There's a bunch of other steps that don't ask me to do that. So, but I can do a simple elephant walk and just tap into that particular rhythm. So let's have a look. There we go. So you'll notice the rhythm of that particular shot. You'll hear the foot plant before you hear the strike of the wood. Then you hear the heel plant before you hear the strike of the wood going back. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're getting ready to hit the shot, if you look at a guy like Johnny Miller said, I plant my right heel to start my backswing. So he would go and then start the swing. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was the rhythm that Johnny Miller used to play with. So you could easily do that here. So if we do a stationary walk, there we go. And we're going to make a nice rhythm toward that wet paint sign. So here it is. Boom, 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 boom. So a nice little drill. Let me put my mat back over here on. So a great little step drill that you can use. And I've obviously had some tremendous success with several of my students with this particular drill. So just know that, I see over 80 people a week here at the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center, winter and summer. So we have a large contingent of students that do our winter supervised practice sessions. So whatever I bring to you, there's a whole little stadium full of people that are speaking through me into you, and they're saying, yeah, try this out because it really worked for me. So I'm going to set up with my normal stance. So let's say I'm hitting a fade. Club in the center, ball slightly forward of that. Take my normal stance. Now I'm going to bring my left foot back, just slightly. So notice when I bring my left foot back, the club moves away from the ball, doesn't it? So I don't want to bring my left foot back and hold myself out of balance. You'll feel out of balance at that point. So when the left foot comes back, the center of gravity of your body also comes back. So you've got to let the club come back with it. Well, that's a good thing because now I can move the club forward. There we go. So I'm in my follow-through. I've already stepped with my right foot and I'm swinging into the backswing, and now all I'm going to do is let my brain step. It's going to put the foot exactly where it needs to go as long as I have a target to send that on, okay? So I'm going to use this as my intermediate point. I'm going to stay left edge of that, start at the wet paint, faded back to the keep out sign. Check. Set up for my fade, check. Left foot back. So now I want to stay in the direction of left edge of that tee. So I'm predicting where I'm going to go. So here we go. Forward over the tee, or left edge of tee. Back, and then I'm going to step into the shot and hit the shot in that direction, okay? So, boom, 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 boom. Right on wet paint. And now I look here, and the brain stepped exactly along the stance line I needed to stay in that direction. It's really cool the way that works. So we're just allowing the brain to feel where the step needs to go in order for us to go in that particular direction here. So don't worry about ball contact. Just feel, the rhythm of your swing in the direction that you want to start the ball. Enjoy that. We'll see you next time.